Good morning, guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Okay, good. I hope you had a great weekend. Let's see here. Gonna go through my positions real quick. Mostly unchanged. I got stopped out of Baba yesterday on Friday. Had a big reversal, but now it's still kind of holding these higher lows. I think it's gonna break out and go big. It's just been a little bit choppy here, but once it breaks out with conviction, it's gonna go big. And Yin I bought on Friday also, gapping up big pre-market. I'm also stocking this JD, another China stock. They're reporting about 10 days or so, but it's gapping up over this area. It has also built higher lows. It's been riding the rising 200-day for 6 months or so now. You can see this blue line here, how perfectly it's been riding this, and it's a big area here. And this one too, once it breaks out with conviction, it's gonna go, and it's gonna have a multi-quarter move. Same thing with Baba. I really believe that. Rad, I tried to get filled on Friday. Unfortunately, it just went straight up, and I didn't get any fills. NVCR is one I'm stalking. Probably needs to build a little bit more. EURN and FRO, two shipper stocks, they have big estimates for next year. That's why they've been going higher. Now they're just flagging. Both are kind of thin. SWN is another bit beaten down natural gas stock, just flagging off the lows. One that I'm stalking, D-Dog, recent IPO. JNUG, I'm gonna trade this one instead of Nugget if it breaks out of Friday's highs, because it's stronger than Nugget. Look, on Friday it actually took out Thursday's highs, while Nugget didn't take out Thursday's highs. Or it did, but very marginally. JNUG was much stronger. So if they break, if gold breaks higher, I'm gonna buy JNUG. JD, I'm probably gonna buy near the open. Facebook, I'm still stalking for a longer term entry. I think if it breaks this 198 again, one could buy it with a $10 stop, and I think this thing goes to easily mid 200s over the next 6 months to a year. It looks great, and they're printing money. They're absolutely printing money. So, and the chart looks really good. Shopify recently had earnings. Earnings look good, and it's kind of building here. Just riding the rising 150-day for now. I don't know, it looks kind of good. I think it needs to go sideways for more, but if it breaks, I'm gonna try it. DHT, another shipper stock, thin name, but looks good. PAS is a silver stock. And then again, USLV, I've been stalking this thing for months now. Short side ISE, I want it to go to $6-7. Just been grinding slowly for now. PCG, I want low mid 7s at least, and XNet just keeps grinding higher. Nugget, I got stopped out of 2/3 of my position on Friday. I had 30,000 shares, now I only have 10,000 shares left. But if gold breaks higher, gold takes out Friday's highs, I'll buy JNUG and not Nugget, because JNUG is stronger. OLED is a little bit higher pre-market. IPHI looks good. PBR is gapping up a bit. MU is gapping up a bit. TDOC is gapping up. TY is gapping up. BRCU is gapping up. NDB is gapping up. RGY is gapping up. Yin is gapping up. My portfolio looks really good. Pretty much. I already have almost 300k unrealized so far. And this is just the beginning. If we are on the verge of a next leg higher in the markets, this is just the beginning. But yeah, I'm kind of happy over my portfolio right now. Again, I'm stocking Baba and JD today. Baba needs to take out Friday's highs, and JD is ready now. So I have orders ready for JD at the open or near the open on opening range highs. ASHR Friday finally took out this range here. Today it's gapping higher. And yeah, it could have a multi-month move here. ASHR could easily go back to 30, 35 on the next leg higher. So that's something I'm very excited about. FRPT's earnings this tonight. Nugget, I don't know why Nugget is here. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's my game plan. Markets are open. I sold a little bit of yin here, plus 5% or so. And markets are continuing higher from the breakout levels. Okay, JD is... Whoa, JD is having a big move off the open. I bought some JD. I didn't wait for the 1 minute candle to confirm, but it's just... I bought 15,000 shares. And I may add to it, possibly. Yeah, maybe I should have waited for the 1 minute candle to confirm, because now it's kind of fading back. I don't know, I think it looks great. It's just taking out this long range. TDOC, but new highs here from the earnings day. TIVA is kind of breaking out of this little range. I think the declining 150 days, the next stop for it. That would be about mid-9s. JD, I think I will add if it takes out the highs of the day. I have 15,000 shares. I may add another 5,000. But right now it's kind of fading lower from entry. INMD is having great follow through from its breakout a couple of weeks back. Spotify too, they had big, kind of nice follow through from the earnings. Momo having big follow through from Friday. Damn. Yeah, Momo looks good too. In a 3-year long base, or 2.5 year long base. Just about to break out of it. MNK, what a beast. I think I'm gonna sell some MNK here. I have 62,000 shares. I'll sell a couple of thousand. Okay, JD is near highs. What's Baba doing? Yeah, JD, I'll add another 5,000. Alright. MU, I think I'll sell some at 50 or so, or maybe 50-50 or so, if it goes there today. Well, there is really nothing to complain about in my portfolio right now, to be honest. Except Nugget, maybe. Except Nugget. And Rad, which are not in. Well, there is really not much else to do than just sit tight and wait and manage the portfolio. Baba is about to take out Friday's highs. So question is, should I buy Baba also? I already bought a ton of JD. It's pretty much the same trade. Yeah. Okay, some more alerts triggering in. I'm gonna just move some stops higher, I think. If I can get some shorts. I'm not getting any shorts. ENDP earnings tomorrow, okay. Yeah, I will hold. Oh, come on! What's wrong with TC2000? Let's see here. Which one? ENDP? Yeah, they have earnings tomorrow. Yeah, I will hold this thing. I don't have a huge position. I have 38,000 shares. I had 50, I've sold 12,000 so far. So this is pretty much what I'm doing today, moving some stops higher. Rida just keeps going. Look at the 60-minute chart. This is what the institutional buying looks like, and I can't believe I was short this thing on the first day here. Look at what it did after opening range highs. It's up over 40% in 2 weeks. I can't believe I was short this thing. Oh well. It's always easy in hindsight. My analysis error, which stock are you talking about? I have analysis errors on every stock. Which the previous one? I don't know what the previous one is. Are you talking about Rida? Yeah, Rida. Well, the thing is, on this specific day, there were a lot of shitty biotech stocks up like 100%. Most of them were like small cap pumps, but this one, you know, I thought it would fade like the other or not small cap, micro cap pumps. But my analysis error was this was not a micro cap pump. This was a mid cap stock up on real data, good data. And yeah, I thought it would fade, but my analysis was it was up 4 days in a row, and all the other micro cap ones were fading. But yeah, so I kind of grouped this one together with the shitty stocks. That was the big error I made. It was just unfortunate that a lot of shitty microcap stocks were up this day. That was the thing. If it had been a couple of days earlier, a couple of days later, I would probably not have shorted this thing. I would have not necessarily longed it, but I wouldn't have shorted it. MCHB, semiconductor stock, look at this thing. Coming out on a 2-year long base. It's been building perfect higher lows forever. And now it's just coming out of a range. Look at the weekly chart. I mean, this thing goes to 150. It's a little bit of slower moving stock, but I think this thing goes to 150. Any follow throughs in this market? Everything is following through in this market. Like everything I own is following through, except like gold related stuff. I mean, we are in a bull market. Like most things are going up, but I wouldn't buy a lot of stuff right here because we've been going straight up for about 2 weeks. I did buy JD, which came out of a big range, but other than a couple of select China names, I wouldn't be chasing stuff here because we've been going straight up for 2-3 weeks now, and I think the market may need a little bit of a pause here. Maybe a little bit of sideways or pullback would be a good healthy action. Yeah, Baba's just hanging in there, below Friday's highs. Yeah, I mean, look at my portfolio. Everything is having follow through. Everything looks absolutely awesome. Yeah, RAD, which I didn't buy on Friday, unfortunately. Oh man, I think this RAD goes to 15. Could easily go to 15. But the entry was below 965. And I tried to get it at I don't know where 968 or something, and I didn't want to chase it more than that. JD straight up from entry so far. Even General Electric is having follow through. Why do you think we have follow through in this market? Because of SPY ATH? I don't really understand your question. I mean, everything I bought the past couple of weeks is having follow through because the market has been going higher. But I don't necessarily think today is gonna be a great buying opportunity, except for China, because China is just coming out of a range. But the indices, the US indices have been moving up for 3 weeks, so I think the US markets are due for a little bit of rest. But yes, all-time highs is usually a great buying opportunity. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now all my alerts are coming in. 20 minutes late as usual. I don't know. Should I buy some BABA? The 60-minute candle looks really powerful. Look at the volume. It's having almost as much volume, or probably gonna have as much volume as it had in the first 30 minutes on Friday when they reported earnings. This is a very powerful 60-minute candle. Very powerful. I'll buy some. Gonna use about a $3.50 stop on it. Compared 1 month when you kept initiating longs soon. Yes, I mean, it was in markets were in a range. Nothing had followed through. Like stocks broke out and then it got slammed down again. It broke out, got slammed down. Broke out, got slammed down. Because the indices were in a range, and most stocks follow do what the market does. 4 out of 5 stocks do what the market does. If the market goes down, stocks go down, or most stocks go down. And market goes up, most stocks go up, generally. So that's why I always talked about this range break is so important. Let's look at small cap, same thing here. Now we have kind of broken out. Like there's a lot of room to run. Now the old resistance kind of acts as a support. Like, why can't the Russell go to 200 now that we are out of this 2-year range? So I think there's gonna be a lot of follow through potentially. Obviously nothing is guaranteed, but I'm very bullish on this breakup because we're just coming out of multi-year consolidations in tech, in small caps, etc., etc. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. That is true. I mean, most stocks have the biggest moves when the market is going higher. Like my best times in the markets were, I mean, like 2017 when the markets went almost straight up for a year without any major pullback. That was my biggest year. And then the first 4 or 5 months of this year, when the markets went straight up without any pullbacks, that was also a very powerful time. So when the markets have like indices have big powerful moves, that also usually means the stocks underneath have big powerful moves. Yeah, a clean, low volatility trending market, that's the best time to be a swing and position trader like I am. That's why I'm so excited about this range break, especially in the small caps. Like, look at the Russell, just breaking out of a 2-year base. Or it's kind of trying to. Hasn't broken out yet, but it's kind of trying to. And if it does, we may have a multi-quarter move. So that's why I'm kind of aggressively positioned with my portfolio. I'm using some margin because, you know, if we are going on a bull move for the next 6 months or a year, I want to be there with some size. And that's why you saw when we were in a range, like until about a month ago or a couple of weeks ago, I didn't have more than 4, 5, 6 positions on, and now I have 14 positions on. Oil related things look good too, or at least they're trying to move out from a bottom range, but it's not my traditional type of setup. Like OIH, I traded it a couple of weeks ago, got stopped out. You know, this thing can make nice moves off the lows. It's done it many times before, like here in 2018, earlier this year, a couple of months ago. But yeah, I'm not gonna trade it here. It's better wait for this thing to have a leg higher and then go sideways or pull back and then look for an entry. Same thing with XOP. What's Baba do? Okay, Baba just broke higher. Wait, what? I got stopped in on Qullamaggie. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't see it took out of Friday's highs. So now I am long 6500 Qullamaggie. Yeah, Qullamaggie is showing relative strength to gold, which is a good sign, but gold is in a range right now. Okay, I'm gonna use this 68.50. Let's see, what's the closing price on Friday? 70.29. What's the lows today? Okay, I'm gonna use today's lows as my stop on this Qullamaggie. And my thesis is that gold is just breaking out of a long range. Like, it's just on the first leg. It's on the first flag out of a long base with multi-year higher lows. And it's just surfing the rising 20 period moving average. This is the weekly chart. It's surfing on this yellow line. And if you look at the last bull market, the yellow line, it surfed the yellow line for a year, had a big move higher, then it went sideways for a year, then it had a big move higher again. This move was even more powerful because it didn't even touch the yellow line for the whole move. Then it went sideways for a couple of years, had a multi-year bull market here, and it's surfing this yellow line for the whole move. And now it just came out of a long range with higher lows, and it's just surfing the yellow line. I think this thing on the next leg higher, I think gold goes to, I don't know, mid hundreds, high hundreds. Why not? Bunch of alerts triggering. SWN looks good. TERP, I think that's a misprint. TERP, it's a utility stock. It has a good looking chart and they have big growth estimates. They have big revenue growth and big EPS growth estimates for next year. JCPenney got stopped out last week and now it looks like it's going. It held perfectly. Funny thing is I got stopped out here at 97 cents and then it went to 95 cents and now it's going straight up since, or back into this little bullish range here. Okay, Baba is fading back. Okay, if it takes out today's highs, I'll buy some Baba. I put a new alert on it. Yeah, this Fro is having a beast of a bull flag. I'm not sure I'm gonna trade it, but guys, this thing breaks this 1070 area on volume. Next leg higher, it goes to 12, 13, maybe not 12, 13 easily, I think. Looks so good. Same thing, DHD looks good, and EURN also. The whole sector is very strong. I'm not sure I'm gonna trade any of these. Maybe EURN. This looks to be the most liquid of those shipper stocks. Oh shit. Oh, good timing. I had 6 seconds until logout. BHC, I had this as a potential short candidate today. It's up pretty much every day for the past month. I thought it would fade back, but I'm taking this off. Momo, it just looks great on the weekly chart. All the China names. I think China. I think China will be a great trade for the next 6 months or so. HERX is having big follow through. Had some positive FDA news on Thursday, which it pulled back from, and now it's just going straight up. There's a lot of money to be made in biotech stocks because those things can move irrespective of the market. If the news are good enough, they won't care about the market. They're gonna go. Last big biotech trade I had was AMRM. On this day I bought it. It had huge volume, and then I think about midday it had a breakout, mid or late day, and it just went up 120% or so in a month from my entry. My risk was maybe, I don't know, 50 cents, and it went up like $10 from my entry or more, $12. So that was my last big biotech trade, and that was over a year ago, 14 months ago actually. But yeah, those things can really move if one can have conviction and figure out if the news are good or bad. NetEase is also having follow through from the breakout a few days ago. Again, China stock with higher lows for over a year, took out the range. This is a little bit of a choppy mover, but yeah, looks good overall. Markets are pulling back a little bit from the open, which is expected. We've been going straight up for a month. I think a pullback to this breakout area, or maybe even a little bit lower, it would be a healthy thing. Just a little bit of back testing. USLV, yeah, if it breaks this 100 level, I'll buy back my position. I'll buy 3,000-4,000 shares. I've been trying to trade this thing many times the past couple of months. It always falls back into range, but if we can get the short on silver here. Yeah, it looks good. INSG, I got stopped out on Friday. It undercut my stop by a couple of cents, and then it went higher. I'm gonna put it back on my watch list. They have earnings in a couple of days. It's a micro cap theme stock. Those things can go big sometimes. Plug is kind of coming back a little bit. BLD, P2, but they're just building bases here. Alright, I'm gonna play some World of Warcraft until the next scan rotation. If you have any questions, just post them in chat. I'm just doing some gold farming in World of Warcraft to take my mind off the market. Because when the markets are strong and healthy, you just don't have to do a lot. It's 99% about waiting and let the things work for you. And I think it's one of the biggest mistakes traders do is they try too hard. The markets are all about waiting for the right setups. And that's what I've been doing, and now I'm just managing the positions. In about 15 minutes I'm gonna do another scan rotation, and then I'll cut the stream for today.
I'm out of it. It's too far away. Can't do that yet.
Oh shit. Funny you mentioned farming gold. Qullamaggie could buy almost unlimited gold from gold seller. Yeah, but the thing is, if you buy from gold, the Chinese gold farmers, you're probably gonna get banned sooner or later. Oh shit, pickpocket resist. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would buy a lot of gold, but I don't wanna get risk getting banned from the game. Just not worth it. That's why I'm farming it myself. Oh, did I see some alliance outside? Let's get outside again. Nope, I think they ran in. Where are all the lions? CLDX is coming out of a nice little bottom base, but it's ultra illiquid. Where are all the lions? Come on. Oh yeah. No. Unfortunately, it's just a level 50. Ah, paladin. Oh shit. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I'm fucked. I'm gonna die. There's a bunch of horde here. I'm gonna help this guy out. Oh my god, he died fast.
Not enough energy.
Ooh. Stealthed alliance player.
I can't attack that target.
Nah, I'm not gonna kill this guy.
A target. I don't have a target. I need to.
Nah, fuck this. There's not enough alliance on this server.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
In a couple of minutes I'm gonna do my scan rotation.
I'm out of range.
I'm gonna keep farming.
I'm not ready. I'm yet to look.
In a couple of minutes I'll do the scan. I'm just gonna kill this boss here. Whoa.
It's far away.
Oh shit. Alright, let's go through the scans. Let's see, I had some alerts triggering. Okay, let's see here. CEI looks pretty good actually. I think it breaks out of this 440 or so. I don't know. It does have room to run. Why can't it go up another 50% on a day? Oil very strong. This Marvel gapped up above this range here. It already did have a little bit of sheet breakout there yesterday, or from Friday. Yeah, JD has, oh man, this thing is having great follow through from the entry. Momo, oh yeah, missed that one. Yeah, what can I say? Oil in China. I can see gold is fading back. I'm already down about 11, almost 12,000 on my Qullamaggie trade. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Where is this thing? Yeah, I'm getting stopped out in a second here. Shopify is going lower on the day. Okay, Fro is starting to break out. I'm not gonna buy this thing, but you guys with smaller accounts, this thing looks great. You can buy it here, risk 20 cents to make 2-3 bucks. It looks awesome. I'm gonna put it here. I'm not gonna touch it. It's just way too thin. Yeah. It's hard to buy more than 7,000-8,000 shares of this thing. But yeah, it looks good. Look at my positions. MNK already sold some today. RLGY bounced perfectly off its rising 20-day moving average. I did sell, I think, about the third when it lost the rising 10-day. But it did hold the rising 20-day, so it looks great. Yin, I sold some near the open. JD, great follow through so far. Tiva in the low 9s, I'm gonna sell some more. MU looks good. Apps, BRCU. Yeah, there is really nothing to complain about except Nugget and Qullamaggie. Did I get stopped out of Qullamaggie? No, I didn't. I was very close getting stopped out. I think I'm gonna raise my stop even more on this Qullamaggie because it kind of faded back as soon as I bought it. All right. That's it for today, I guess. Amazon looks good. Okay, thank you guys. And I will cut the stream and I hope I see you tomorrow. Hope you have a great trading day.